Coach, this is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with the Chicago Bears. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. They run with David Montgomery, the third-round pick from Iowa State. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Trubisky leads with Montgomery on the draw. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Hey, box drop. Rip left. Hey, Mike's 50. Hey. Check safety. 6.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And he's got Miller. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, 3rd down. Spectacular catch turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves them from a 3 and out. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
6-6, bullet high. Watch the twist. Tight dog. He's coming. Double up. Alert.
They'll run with a 3rd-year man. This is Tariq Cohen. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Watch the edge. Blue. Kill. 80 weapon.
On 2nd down, it's Cohen. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Alert.
Now Trubisky. And able to find Graham, complete. And he brings this up to the 46, good enough for the 1st.
Let's go.
And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
Let's go, defense. Ran. Hey, here we go. Hey, alert 3. Let's go, motion.
On 1st down, Trubisky escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Brooks Reed in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now it's Trubisky. They'll find Miller. That's complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears 1st down. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
First down, Chicago.
Trubisky will come up here 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. John Johnson, one of the leading tacklers from the safety position in the NFL, there to make the stop. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Montgomery. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? Because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
First down, a run with Cohen. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. We're scoreless after 1. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. On 2nd down and 4. Trubisky flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll run with Montgomery. And he will fight his way in. Not giving up there, and he's got a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Hey, kill. 25. Check 25. Check. Fresh 61. Matchbox lights.
A carry by Henderson to start the drive. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Go.
From the gun, here's Goff. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
Complete to number 3.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
20. 58, right there. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. I got motion. 58's the motion.
On third down, Akers, and he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
Cut! 180! Come off the ball! Double tight! Double tight! 3 down! 3 down! 2 up!
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Kill, 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 kill!
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Like 20! Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
On first down, Akers. Deshaun Gibson there on the tackle.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Hey, high 7. 58, right there. I don't think you got it, son.
On 2nd and 9, Goff. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Henderson will try and run for the first. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Value 3, value 3. 58 for Mike, 58. 58 for Mike. I know he ain't good.
On first down, it's gone. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. A shotgun snap for Goff. And he'll find Henderson there. It's complete. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Darrell Henderson with his first career NFL touchdown, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Bears take over first and 10. Let's go, 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
56, Mike 56. Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6. Mike 56. Mike's 56. Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get blue. 56.
Trubisky will throw. Going up top. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
Hey, exit.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. Now it brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Stop your whining.
Now it's gone. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down.
Check three. Hold on. Check. Cornell. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Check that out.
The final shot before break here. Goff. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Quickly from Goff to Cup.
Okay, Betty, I see you.
At the 41-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
180.
2nd and 6.
I got him.
From the 41, Goff. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
20. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. They fire this one quickly to Austin. They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not.
And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Rams have taken the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Watch tight end. Out. 3 down. Hey, ball. Check. Motion.
Throwing here, Trubisky. That's complete to Demetrius Harris, the tight end. Touchdown, Chicago! Demetrius Harris, his first touchdown on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
That's it, baby. We gonna work.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the 3rd quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I got it. Whip. Watch the whip.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Value 3, value 3. 36, 36. Protein spill.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Hey, Shell, 76, tell him, 76, 76.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Goff throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
What? 120.
Check, 59. Here we go. Check, crunch.
Shell.
No, off.
Blue draw Corkers. Hey, 5.
Mike 9. Get your swerve on.
To the air again, Goff. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
2 for 1. 17.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. But he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. Check.
Value 1. X3. 218. Chopper. Here we go.
Now Goff on 1st down. That's taken in by Henderson. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
180.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Hey, kill.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
12. Hey, Charlie.
59's Mike. Check.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Goff. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 7, Trubisky. That's complete to Robinson. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
You got him.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Check three, check three. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Lock in, lock in. Shoot. Kill, 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 kill.
On third down, they go Montgomery. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They've now produced 3-yard gains on 3 straight plays. Leads us to fourth down. Montgomery, they'll run for it. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And, indeed, he did not. They stop him. Boy, an incredibly aggressive move to go for it there. Game-tied fourth quarter. You got to be surprised.
I am, and I know that we're in a new era of football where we look at the analytics sometimes, and a lot of time the analytics tell you to go for it, right? But do the analytics take into account game situation, where we are, all those things? In this situation, I thought it was an incredibly aggressive play.
It didn't work out, and again, tie game fourth quarter makes this thing a little bit more interesting.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 22-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Turn over. Get that ball. Get that ball. We're good. We're good. Mike's 59. Mike's 59. It's our field. Hey, Echo. Hey, it's our house.
2nd down, it's Henderson. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Again, it's Henderson. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10.
Over. Roy. Mike's 5'9", Mike's 5'9". Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Hey, kill. Mike, check. 59. All day, baby.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now that sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Bears' 22-yard line.
Tonight, like 20. Mike's 59. Here we go, team. Hey, we're close. Listen.
On 2nd and 12, Goff. And his throw intercepted by the all-pro corner, Kyle Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Trubisky to throw. Oh, nice move. Again has it complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
Let's go.
So the Bears with a football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Trubisky to throw. This is caught by Ginn. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so. But it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
132 fighter. Mike, 56, right there. Alert, 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 alert. I hope you brought your left. Hey, Haywood. 56, Mike. 56.
Here's Trubisky. He's got the hook up to Miller. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Cohen, and he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. So 2 1st downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10.
Alert, 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 alert. 56 to Mike, boys, 56. Check, 56. You better be afraid. Smooth. You better be afraid of me. 56. 56, right there, right there. 56.
Now it's Trubisky. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Something of a rare incompletion. Remember, Charles, last week under 50% throwing the football. That's what he was, but he has turned that around in this game.
Last week was commonly known as a fluke. For him to be under 50%, not normal, not the usual. But to be up over 80%, that's extra time in practice, and that's throwing with extra confidence as well.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 14 yards in a Chicago 1st down. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Now it's Trubisky. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. That was a safety Taylor Rapp right there on the coverage. This secondary as a unit, they've worked really well together in this one, especially late.
A lot of cohesiveness, a lot of communication, and some great athleticism. They're playing so well now, a nickname is sure to follow. They're going to have to name this whole unit soon.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Mike 50, Mike 50, Mike 50. Bud. 50, 50, Mike 50. Oh, here we go. Oh. Ran, top. Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50. I got you, son.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Trubisky now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10.
Alert.
On the ground, it's Montgomery. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their 2nd-year kicker. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their 2nd-year kicker. His first attempt of the night here, and it's a big one. It's for the win. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the fourth. So a bit of a weird kick there. That wasn't an overly long attempt, but that never had a chance.
You almost wonder if he might have maybe got that one on the laces because it kind of knuckled on him a bit. And this one winds up in empty possession.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind. One, if you want to be really aggressive, you do throw the Hail Mary and see if you can get something downfield.
What would you do? And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
Let's go, let's go!
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. On the carry is Henderson. Only a yard on the pickup, and now they've got a 3rd down and 8.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Third and 8 situation. A tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive. From the gun, here's Goff. They got a man, it's Woods. It'll be a 1st down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. Woods coming off by far the best year of his career. 86 catches, over 1,200 yards. Now he's hoping to build on that, but boy, he was a key cog in the wheel that took them to the Super Bowl last season.
Check 52. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
They'll run on 1st down. Henderson, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Overtime with less than 2 minutes to play, and we are still all tied.
Single receiver. Over there. Single receiver.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Again, Goff. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down.
Brandon, that's a huge completion there. That puts them in field goal range, but let's face it, they don't want 3 here. They want 6. With these overtime rules, a touchdown finishes it off.
Yeah, looking to win it right away. Good to know, though, that they have 3 in their back pocket if they need it. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
Well, it changes your play calls, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
Goff throwing complete to Kupp, and inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10, and he's 6 of 7 now on this drive. Goff going to give this one to Henderson. And they'll lose yardage here, knocked back to the 19-yard line. A loss of 2 there, second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner.
Hold on. Check.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. And his kick is indeed good. And they take a 17-14 lead. Well, we thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goes from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job in order to give him one last chance to put a foot to it.
So for L.A., they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Bears, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.